Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, the Bengals finally get some reinforcements. Look! Guys, you already know what it is. It's breaking news. Yeah, they did it. I was praying that they did it, but they got it done. They agreed to a new deal with Trey Hendrickson, which keeps him there for at least this year. And then next year, he will be a fully unrestricted free agent, able to go play for any team that he wants. So many people was covering it. I got a couple people that's on here. Ian Rappaport said the Bengals are closed in on an agreement, right? It's a big raise this year and a deal done by Harold Lewis of NSA Football. Let's see this one real quick. It's a $14 million raise. Tom Pelissero and Rap Sheet pointed out. Yeah. So he's getting equal pay for this year. They're just gonna hit the market to make whatever he wants. And like I said, Adam Schefter put it out there, and he pretty much said another hold-in ends. Bengals and Trey Hendrickson reached agreement today on a $14 million raise for this year, boosting his 2025 salary to $30 million per sources. Hendrickson still is scheduled to become an unrestricted free agent after the season. So look, they're trying to make one last run, right? The Bengals, right? So they're trying to do, all right, we'll keep him for one more year, see what happens, and then, then it's on and popping. He's not going to be a Bengal next year. There's no way. Unless they try to work something out to where during the year, that's the only way he's a Bengal next year. If he had free agency, he's gone. At that price, his number on the free agent market is crazy. He's only 30. He has at least about 5 more years of elite play at that age for a pass rusher. So he's probably going to sign a 3-4 year deal, maybe a 3-year, $76 million or $80 million deal, something like that for 3 years. No. It has to be more than that. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the guaranteed money. Sorry. Then it might be like 110, 70 million, 80 million, fully guaranteed, somewhere in that range. Sorry. So, you know what I'm saying? Look, he's the third best pass rusher in our division. Everybody be acting like this is not something that Raven fans should care about. Yes, we should. All these teams got elite playmakers on that D-line that can make your life a living nightmare. Trey Hendrickson had 17.5 sacks back-to-back seasons. He is elite. There's no question about it. He's had 4 seasons over 13 sacks. He is legitimately legit. I'm doubling down on the word. Then you got, Myles Garrett, who is one of the greatest pass rusher talented players of all time on the line. And TJ Watt has been one of the greatest of all. He's a Hall of Famer. So it's one of those things where it's like the AFC North is stacked. Hence why I'm so hoping that Mike Green becomes one of those premier guys so we can finally go attack their quarterbacks like everyone can attack ours. It's crazy work. But this is big. This is very, very big. And mind you, they got him back, but I still think if the stars align, make sure you understand, if the stars align and Flacco ends up losing a couple games and they end up going to Shedeur, I think Shedeur will win out of the last 8 or 9 games. I think he wins about 7 of them. If that's true, they make the playoffs. The last game of the season is them versus the Bengals. What would happen if they, to make the playoffs, have to knock off the Bengals in the last game of the season? And if they win, the Bengals will make the playoffs. Crazy work. I'm just saying. But yeah, the last game of the season for them is the Browns versus the Bengals. So that could very well happen, which will be hilarious. Hilarious. Bro. Bro, Bengal fans will be looking at me like, turning into vampires. And y'all already know it's the beginning pretty much of the year, you know what I'm saying, for this season. So you know how we got to do this, you know what I'm saying? So for all the Bengal fans, what baby? To the Steeler fans, what baby? To you Brown fans, what baby? AFC North is ours, baby. Go! You know we are ready. ready. Listen, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I really am. I think this is going to be one of those years, like I said earlier, where it's going to be one of those grind years because I don't think everything's going to be perfect, especially when it's already, with injuries, health, and all that stuff. So some of these games we're going to have to grind out. But I think, once again, Lamar has a supremely just otherworldly year for himself. Also, Derrick Henry has another massive year, which catapults him into top 10 categories across the board. And here's the thing. There's so much talk going on because now you paid Henry. You got to restructure Lamar. There's talk that we might even have Linderbaum because Linderbaum might be commanding $20 million a year. I don't think the Ravens are going to pay him $20 million a year. I don't think so. I think they'll move off Linderbaum and get another center before they got to pay him $20 million a year. Straight up. And Linderbaum, it's looking more and more like Linderbaum and Zay are going to be gone. Gone. Like, and mind you, I'm looking at this objectively. Linderbaum might be one of the better centers, but the Ravens are one of those teams that truly believe that they can always rebuild the O-line and that the O-line is made by Lamar Jackson. Now, the centers always has been a problem for us for a while, but if that number's at $20 million, I don't see the Ravens paying $20 million a year for him. That would be a 5-year, $100 million contract. On top of that, you already paid Ronnie Stanley, and you got to restructure. You got to do Lamar, pause. And you got to get Isaiah Likely done. Mark Andrews, most likely this is his last year in Baltimore, not including Zay. Like, bro, that's too much. Everybody cannot get paid. But as long as Trey Hendrickson is there, we're going to have to make sure everyone plays to their top. So Linderbaum's going to have to show out. He's going to have to show out because they move Trey up and down the line. Just like do with most of the best pass rushers. The only one that stays in one place is pretty much TJ. He stays on that left side. But all the other guys move around. Myles Garrett moves around. Trey Hendrickson moves around. So we're going to see what happens. But, I mean, Trey Hendrickson is elite, man. This is big. Like, everyone's thinking, like, nah. Yes, it is. Like, I don't know why people are, like not looking at this like they're supposed to look at it. He's him. Like, people acting like he's not is crazy. Crazy. Like, even when I was talking about, like, I believe he has 4 seasons of 13 sacks or more, something like that. Like, bro, you know how crazy that is? Like, real talk. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm being real. Hold on. Let me read this out to y'all real quick. Yeah, look at this. He's had 13.5, 14. Then he was hurt that one season. He still put up 8. Then he had 17.5 and 17.5. He's had 4 seasons of 13.5 sacks or more. That's who we got to deal with. People be acting like this guy ain't him. TJ Watt's another one. Look at this. 7 sacks and 13 sacks, 14.5 sacks, 15 sacks, 22.5 sacks, 5.5 sacks, 19 sacks, and 11.5 sacks. TJ Watt's already at 108 sacks for his career. You know what I'm trying to say? This is what I worry about. Like, people be thinking I'm joking now. Like, this is what I worry about, man, because, man, look at this. Even Myles Garrett, his first year was 7, then he had 13.5, then 10, 12, 16, 16, 14, 14. Just monsters in the AFC North. Monsters. Crazy. Nasty work. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is the big deal? And do you think that he counts as reinforcements, him coming back on his team to give them a push? Or do you think he doesn't make a difference and they're not going to make the playoffs? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? But as always, that's episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe to the notification bell, guys. Leave a comment in all of the comments. Please remember to like, subscribe to the Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Tomorrow we will be going live from the church because we are going to Midwest, so we'll get the food to build back up the pantry, because the pantry was just this past Saturday. So we got to build it back up. So, we go back there on the last week of the month to go fill it back up. So we do it in the morning time. So I will be going live, but we're going live from there. You'll be seeing a lot of work going down. All right, guys? So make sure you're there for that. Support, subscribe. Also, remember, if you want to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and just stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $The_WunderkindShow. Also, super chats and stuff are there. Please become a member. You can support that way also. Okay, guys? But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.